combat tournament. He is Mr. Punch King Chop. He is Tarik.
And as always, accompanied by his manager, Barney, the dinosaur.
I wasn't going to pay any attention to Grimace over here. But yes, Adam Haze, accompanying his client.
I don't like the fact you call him Grimace, because Grimace is underrated in the McDonald's fans.
That's fair, but Barney is too. I try not to go for the winner's name. We gotta reinvent ourselves as we go.
So,
Tinky Winky, that's another one.
Well, you just took a shot at me.
I did not mean to. That was not my intention. No. And Adam Haze was here earlier today talking about Tarik going 16-0.
Is it just me that Tarik looks like he's getting tired of Adam Haze?
Well, I think he's been slowly getting more and more tired of his antics. Tarik is a professional. He's here to win matches. Realistically, he doesn't need Haze to get him where he is.
He's given insurmountable amounts of evidence that show he doesn't need Haze. But regardless of the fact, Haze is here. But here comes our champion.
Approaching 600 days as the holder of the Grand Time Championship. Had some big defenses, notably against Akira in one of his returns to deathmatch wrestling. But here tonight, one-on-one with Tarik, the undefeated versus the longest reigning. This is a match that's a long time coming to.
Absolutely, and you know what? Tyler Hill was the man who took the title from our inaugural champion, Radio X, a.k.a. Rob Rage. May he rest in peace. And we know he's here with us tonight, looking down, proud on the legacy that he helped start, the legacy that he helped build. And Tyler Hill has done a fantastic job of carrying on the legacy of Radio X.
Winning that title in a absolutely violent three-way steel cage match, also featuring Hamilton's own Rip Impact. Tyler Hill overcoming one of the most dangerous and powerful competitors, as well as one of the most technical gifted in this region. But here he goes one-on-one with the top striker in the game, Tarik.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, strap in. Wrap up. Let's get ready for some violence. Or ladies, if you're at home and you're checking your Tinder profile, go ahead and check Kevin Caligari. Oh, sorry. That was low-hanging fruit. Make-A-Wish. Is he terminal? We gotta get a fact checker on here. Can we get a fact checker, please?
Google, Dr. Google, please.
Hey, where's that stupid frame you used to carry around?
It got destroyed. I think he fist on this thing. He smashed over the head.
That was a good day. It was a good day. Remember when Nathan Husband also punched him in the face? There have been so many good days. And you can catch up with all of these great archive moments at New Frontier Pro on YouTube. That's how you do pro. So good at that.
You're very good at this.
I Check out Trade Talk Wrestling on YouTube. Podcast platforms. I had a lot of great guests, except Kevin Caligari.
I've never asked him.
Did he just get kicked out? Did Tarik send him away?
I think he did.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what these men are fighting for. That New Frontier Grand Championship. That is a beautiful title. The biggest prize here at New Frontier Pro.
Tyler Hill, only the second champion in that title's history. Can Tarik become the third? Looking to go 16-0. And let's run down this list real quick, George. Who Tarik has run through. We're talking names like Tyler Arrow, Carter Mason, Invincible Jr., Guerrero Saya, Empire, Steve Brown, Gabriel Fuerza, Travis Moore, the list goes on and on. Leighton Buzzard, John Greed, Vaughn Vertigo, Judas Icarus, Kobe Christ, and of course the most recent, Aiden Prince. Will Tyler Hill become number 60?
Only time will tell, and this crowd is so ready. They are hyped for this championship match. We were waiting a long time to get here, but we're here, and I am so excited to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special, special moment.
Match 3 years in the making. Tarik trying to take control of that arm early in the early goings here.
That 596-day reign you were talking about, you were close, you said 600. That 596-day reign was...
I said approaching 600.
I gave you credit. You said I don't like.
You said it's sarcastic.
I did not say it's sarcastic, but now I'm going. You're off by 4 days. And the fact is that 596-day reign, whether we had that year interruption or not, Tyler Hill was still defending that title. He had multiple defenses away from New Frontier. He was putting New Frontier on the map. Even though we had stepped away, he was still repping that Grand Championship, and that shows the heart of a fighting champion that Tyler Hill is.
And a lot of people, when they look at Tyler Hill, they see a violent competitor, they see a striker, they see a brawler. But what a lot of people forget is in the early goings of his career, he focused on that technical wrestling. And I'm sure that's going to come into play as this match moves on.
Well, much like everybody else in life, you evolve. So he moved away from that technical wrestling and he decided to go for violence. And there's nothing wrong with that because really, that goes hand in hand in pro wrestling.
When you're in there with someone like Tarik, a top-tier striker, you're going to need that violent edge to go toe-to-toe with him.
Absolutely, but the one thing that Tarik is, and we can both agree, with Haze in his corner or not, Tarik is cerebral. Tarik can pull one of those strikes off almost out of nowhere. It's almost like you never saw it. It's like, whoops, I had a date with Kevin Caligari. When? You know what I mean?
It happened once. Rear waist lock applied by Hill here. Tarik with that low center of gravity, trying to make it easier to fight out, trying to break the grip. Trying to transition into the side headlock, and he's got it in.
Here's a question I got to pose to you.
What's that, John?
Do you think that Tyler Hill could out-wrestle Tarik, or is it going to come down to that straight striking ability?
I think when you're in there with these two guys, it's going to come down to pure, unadulterated violence one way or another. It's going to be a slugfest. These two men are going to get down and dirty when it comes to pro wrestling with moments just like that.
I have never seen anyone have that much confidence against Tarik. Tarik is a machine, but he did not move Tyler Hill.
Tyler Hill is another one of those combatants in that Crazy 8 Canadian Deathmatch tournament just last weekend. Beautiful standing Frankensteiner from Tarik. Now going in with that running chop that you can hear across the street at the subway. Lateral press, kick out from the champion.
Firehouse man myself.
I noticed.
Great turkey bacon today, fantastic.
It looked delicious.
It was delicious.
Tarik slowing down the pace here a little bit.
Next time, maybe you should treat me a little bit nicer, and I might take it a fire.
I brought you a monster.
You did bring me a monster.
I didn't have to do that.
It was subpar. I think it was expired. It's a little gassy.
That's not true. It's carbonated. Those don't expire. Tarik unloading with those chops. Oh! Caving in the chest cavity of Hill.
Absolutely. Tyler Hill trying to give a chop back. Tarik, though, when he chops you, it just hits so different.
A combination of precision as well as force. Tarik trying to go for that detonation kick early on. A maneuver that if he hits, quite frankly, it's very hard to kick out of. Tarik with the disaster kick.
And that's what I was talking about, man. When it comes to Tarik, he can literally hit you out of nowhere. Oh, what is happening here?
Well, Haze coming back out here for some ungodly reason. I was hoping he was just going back there to change his jacket, but of course he's not.
Of course he wouldn't change his jacket. He's colorblind.
Still that shade of mauve.
Can we just, don't be that person. Don't be that person. Mauve. It's purple. Don't be that person.
That person? What, educated on colors?
No, you're not educated on colors. You're an uppity bonehead.
I was an art student.
Oh, okay, now it all, boom, box is checked. Right there.
Well, among other things, quick roll up here from Hill. Tucks the line. Vicious elbows from Tarik.
Educated person. I know mauve. What is that? Saying. It's like, oh, it's a shade of mauve. You probably drink tea with your pinky up. You probably put the toilet seat down to pee.
Afterwards, I do if there's a lady in the house.
You sit down to pee, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do. Only people who sit down to pee know the shade mauve.
Why are you such a hateful person, George?
I'm just saying, dude. Like, it's freaking purple, man. He did tell him. He said, don't come out here. That's what I'm talking about. Well, we're about to see it, gentleman Jeff. I would not want to be on the outside of this ring if Tyler Hill was...
Oh, he's got that barbed wire crutch.
He calls that barbed wire crutch Cecilia.
Is that a fact, or did you just make that up?
No, that's a fact. I actually asked it. You know how, Negan had Lucille?
Yes.
That is.
Mick Foley had Barbie.
And that is Cecile.
What did Abyss have? Janice.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. How do you phone in a Janice? Oh!
Hill. He's looking like a kid in a candy store here, but Tarik coming to the aid.
And now, why would Tarik waste a valuable strike on Adam Haze?
Well, I think he more so saw an opportunity. And again, he's getting very frustrated with Haze's methods.
I gotta be honest with you right now. Tarik cannot win outside this ring.
Now removing Cecilia from that apron. Just two men with two fists going at it once again.
Oh!
Hill returning the favor with that thud. Irish whip shifts the momentum. Tarik gets a running start with that pre-workout elbow.
Well, I gotta tell you this. If Tarik is so frustrated with Haze's methods, why after all this time, 15 matches, you let this buffoon come out with you? Now all of a sudden you're gonna catch feelings? Now all of a sudden you're gonna have a problem with it?
Tarik has been more focused. More focused on the challenge here tonight, and that's claiming that gold for himself. That's what he's been fighting for these past 3 years, trying to get the top of the mountain. And now backpack stunner coming up. But Hill, rear naked choke applied.
He's got him in the center of the ring.
Tarik's in trouble. Adam Haze trying to support his client here. Does Tarik have enough to fight out of this hold? Well, he reached that bottom rope, forcing the break here.
You have to wonder, the deeper this match goes, Kevin, who does it favor?
It's hard to say. Tyler Hill used to being on the receiving end of a lot of violence, but Tarik has cardio for days. And now here it comes, a backpack stunner.
Oh!
Shockwaves up the spine of Tyler Hill. A Canadian Badboy could be down. And kicking out at 2.5.
And Tarik, oh so close, but Tyler Hill, again, able to kick out. The amount of punishment that Tyler Hill can take is incredible. The amount of punishment that Tarik can dish out is incredible. Honestly, at this point, it is anybody's game.
Oh, but now Tyler Hill in a very bad situation. Tarik sees his target. Air Tarik about to leave the hangar.
Skies are clear.
Oh, but he was playing possum. That elbow going directly into that apron. Now Hill looking to take advantage of the fallen challenger.
Looks like a fog roll in after all, eh? There you go there, Skies. Whatever, man.
I'm agreeing with you again, Jordan. I'm on your side. We're a team.
Tyler Hill now looking a little dazed and spaced out.
Tarik as well gets that boot up just in time. Second rope. Could be time. He's going to go for that knee.
Tarik distracted by Haze. That could be his undoing.
Telling Haze these people don't want him here. Just go. Well, we're trying to call a match here, Haze.
Yeah!
Hits the Thunder Strike. With a cover here to retain. A kick out at 2 3/4.
And a distraction created by the special needs. Unbelievable.
Did you just call him special needs?
Well, I had some other names for him.
I'm sure you do, but I don't think you can say them on air.
I can't. I want to. I can't. We'll get canceled.
You'll get canceled.
No, we go down together. Oh no, wait! I've
now
learned the hard way that you'll sell me out for a Twinkie.
That's not true. I don't even like Twinkies. I prefer Joe Louis.
Joe Louis are better. I will give you that. They are better.
Or
What about like Half Moons?
I love them. Oh, nice little glass of milk. But with moves like this, Tarik might not be able to enjoy those types of treats. He might have some broken teeth.
Somebody has to put Haze down. And if Tarik loses this match, you know that he's going to have his sights set squarely on knocking that toupee off Adam Haze's head.
Is that a toupee? Is that actually accurate?
No, it is a toupee. And you know what? I'm strayed away from mentioning it, but the people at home need to know that that man actually spent money on a rug. Travis, side note, please edit out the part about special needs. I did not mean to say that.
Tarik in a lot of trouble. Hill possibly sizing him up for that pile driver. We saw what it did to Jesse Amato.
Hey, here we go.
Jackknife cover. And Tarik could be the champion right now, but Haze distracting the official. Tarik's frustration with Haze is...
Please, Tarik, tell me you've had enough. Punch him! Punch him!
Well, he's here to help, but he's been nothing but a nuisance to Tarik's game plan this whole evening.
Beat him! Beat him! Adam Haze looking like a kid who just got told to have a serious timeout.
Tarik doesn't want to have to worry about babysitting Haze here this evening. He's concerned with one thing, and that's finally becoming the third grand champion.
Is he gonna go back and cry right now?
I'm sure you and I would not mind.
I wouldn't.
Can we get a cameraman back there, please?
We got to get somebody back there. I want to see this buffoon cry.
Now Tarik trying to make Tyler Hill cry here. Second rope, disaster kick, ducks it this time. Grabs a hold of that boot. Now Hill in a lot of trouble. That jab, absolutely vicious. Off the ropes goes And now in the arms of Hill. We all know what comes next. Hoists him up. Michinoku driver. Hooking that leg to retain. Kick out.
We have seen Tyler Hill put so many people away with that Michinoku driver. I cannot believe that it didn't happen. And that is the cardio that you were talking about from Tarik. That is the power of Tyler Hill. The deeper this match goes, you got these two combatants, these two warriors have literally made it all out combined.
I've seen these two wrestle many different competitors in the past, and I gotta say, when it comes to pain threshold, these two men are unmatched. Hill, though, not allowing Tarik any room to breathe as we may be approaching the closing moments of this Grand Championship match, the main event of Immortality 3. Tarik almost going limp. Legs looking a little al dente at this point. Big suplex from Hill. Lateral press. Kick out at 2, says Evan Affleck.
Both these men look exhausted at this point. Both of these men's legs look al dente. Their arms look al dente. Everything looks al dente. By the way, al dente is fantastic pasta. I enjoy my pasta al dente.
Yes, yes it is. You can't disagree with that.
Oh, this is wise here by Hill. Talking a little bit of smack. You do not want to fire up an exhausted Tarik.
Hill's pride might be getting the better of him here. Seemingly not only happy with retaining his title, but needing to send a message to the challenger here.
Well, if you're going to send a message, it's better to send a message to a man who's 15-0. Instead of worrying about Tarik being 16-0, we should have worried about if Tyler Hill could be the man to make Tarik 15-1.
Now Tarik up on that second rope. Hill not giving Tarik that moment.
Dangerous territory here, Kevin.
Champion may be looking for a superplex off the top. High rent district for both men, and there is the superplex.
Wow, and Hill rolls through. That was impressive, Kevin.
I thought he might have been trying to transition into a guillotine, but now Tarik has him up. Detonation kick.
But he didn't roll over the pin.
The damage may have been done. Tarik not able to capitalize on that maneuver. The official, Evan Affleck, administering the count here. If he reaches a 10, this will be declared a draw. Hill will retain the title.
Almost at a 5 count, Kevin.
We're halfway there, but both competitors starting to stir just a little bit here.
Hill first to get up to a semi-vertical base. Tarik now up to a semi-vertical base.
You can see it in their eyes, signs of exhaustion.
Absolutely, we're almost at the 20-minute mark of this match, are we not? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe so, and these men have been going a mile a minute since the bell rang. Hill. Tarik responds. Hill forced to use those ropes for leverage, and another. An elbow for good measure, followed by another and another. Hill creating that separation, possibly out of desperation. Pushes Tarik away. Misses with that enziguri. Hill's been doing his homework. And now, pile driver!
He got it!
That's the move that won him that title! But Tarik kicks out of the pile driver!
Tarik going to another level, another year. This match has been absolutely incredible. What a main event here in Frontier Pro.
That was the most dangerous move in professional wrestling today, hoisting a man up and driving all of his weight right on top of his skull. It takes a special kind of wrestler to kick out of that. Hill now calling for the end. Also going for a second pile driver.
Oh, he's not going to do this.
He's going to try to do one off the second rope.
This is dangerous territory right now for both athletes.
I thought what we saw happen to Amato was something earlier, but now Hill has something completely different in mind for his challenger. Tarik rolls through. It's a Guri.
Got it. Oh, here we go. We've seen this so many times, Kevin.
Once again, pops him up. Oh, but he's caught. Hill goes in, tucks underneath, rolls him up to win the title. Kick out from Hill. Goes for that Polish hammer, blocked by Hill. Goes for a thunder strike, into that corner, back elbow. Second rope for the champion. Tarik not quite able to capitalize. Boot to the chin. Second rope. Hits that knee like a nuclear bomb. Hooks the leg to win. Tarik has done it. But Haze seemingly claiming the title for himself. Tarik taking exception with that.
Of course, Haze didn't earn it. Tarik won this match all on his own.
And the tension here is palpable between these two gladiators. What's on Hill's mind? True passing of the torch moment from Hill to Tarik. Great respect shown. Shut up, Haze. Tarik is not the type of person you want to talk to like that, Haze.
Oh! Oh my God, are we gonna see a fat man get knocked out? Are we gonna do it?
And you thought when Mephisto cracked him with that picture was the best day of your
There have
life.
been so many times. Oh my God, please.
Pick your poison here, Haze.
Please.
Pick your poison.
Yes! Yes!
It's like Christmas for you.
I love this shit!
The 3-year odyssey of Tarik coming to a head here tonight. Undefeated, 16-0. And now, your New Frontier Grand Champion. George, what a night!
I laughed, I cried, I learned about your crappy dating life. Haze got knocked out. God, I love professional wrestling. Amazing.
This is what it's all about. Immortality 3. The Odyssey continues, and Tarik is now the flag bearer. We want to thank you for joining us here. What a night we've had. We hope you'll join us the next time New Frontier comes to your town. For George McKay, I've been Kevin Caligari. We will see you next time.
Just like that, Haze. You're fired. How long was that? Must be 2 years of work. It all pays off. Adam Haze, punch, kick, chop, done.